Jennifer here with BodyWise, and just another ideas, food for thought on a Saturday. And this one is in relationship to kind of like chronic aches and pains or chronic issues or conditions. As you know, besides Pilates, I also do a lot of myofascial release, orthokinetic alignment, and I use tuning forks and Reiki to kind of help align the tissue in the body as your fascia talks at the speed of sound. So sound vibration is great for healing it. And one thing through all the many, many, many years that I have been doing this is that to kind of make a note that chronic issues or problems with the fascia in the body, because chronic issues are the fascia being programmed to move a certain way. And because fascia makes decisions rather slowly, though it takes input pretty fast, it can kind of get stuck in certain ways. And our fascia is very much connected to our entire system within us. Being also your connection with your mind, body, and your spirit, and your psychological and emotional well-being, all affects kind of how your fascia is. You'll notice, like, if you're scared, your body tenses, right? If you're nervous, you clench, you can be uptight. Your body has these natural reactions to emotions, and you can feel the physicality of a change given certain circumstances, right? Or certain things that are going on. So my food for thought today is to think about what if you have any chronic things or things that kind of constantly keep coming up or not going away. There is the physical ability to kind of affect change, but if they keep coming back, then it's something oftentimes a little deeper. And so ask yourself maybe some internal questions. What are some emotions that come up that then I feel my body goes into this patterning? What are some mental, spiritual, spaces I'm in? Am I tense? Am I nervous? Am I worrying? Am I clenching? Some of the clients I work with, I pretty much find that they probably sleep clenched and worrying. And that's no good for anybody, right? So be mindful of the things around you and how your body is reacting to them, and finding maybe a space within that you can either transition how you react to something if you have to be around it, or if you don't have to be around it, maybe remove yourself from if it's not something that you have to engage with. For instance, some people watch the news and they watch it all day long, in the morning, in the evening, before going to bed. So it sets their day up in the morning, and then it sets them up for night. And so that input of emotion and information and energy coming from the news can affect how your body's interacting with you. And the fascia, which is integral to everything, it's the gateway to information in your body. It helps muscles contract, it helps muscles slide, it does all sorts of different things. It's the information container. It also connects how all the different planes in your body connect. It's not your muscles that keep you up. Your muscles just move you. It's your fascia and the different lines of it that keep the skeletal structure attached and moving. And so fascia is energy in essence, right? Because sound is energy. And so what you take in energy, your fascia will react. So just a little note. Be mindful, maybe if you're having some type of chronic situations, what you're allowing yourself to be open to or taking in, so to speak. And if it's something that you can't avoid and you have to be around it, maybe try to really do some work and think, how can I relax my body or shift the reaction that I have to it in my body? And if you don't have to be around it, probably stay away from it, right? And don't do it, so that you can be well within yourself. This is a vessel that's connected in so many different ways. It is something, yes, that is kind of in essence temporary while we're here on the planet, but the temporariness is really very permanent while we're here. We embody the space. It is ours, and we are integrated with it, all intertwined with how we feel, how we're doing, the emotions, outside influences, our spirit, our mindfulness. and getting out, of course, and my proponent is always moving and taking care of this vessel, right? And movement is key. Your lymphatic system doesn't move unless you move, and your fascia, of course, will just be stagnant if you're stagnant. So movement is always good too. So try to combine all those things together. And if you're a sufferer of anything chronic, maybe look a little deeper within yourself. Is there some emotional thing attached to that, some mindful thing attached to that, some spiritual thing attached to that? And then see what you can do to kind of shift it and get that fascia to respond. Fascia is very emotional. So that's my little food for thought today, something a little different. I live in the world of fascia, and that's what I do to help people. So kind of be mindful of your fascia. You know, it's yours, very much yours, and integrated with you while you're here. So mind and body and soul and spirit and physicality are all connected. And so that is something to just be aware of. Body wise, keeping your body as wise as your mind and helping your soul and spirit and your fascia thrive.